every time I'm on Zoom, I try to watch everybody else who's in the Zoom meeting, but inevitably, my eyes work their way back to my face. And I start noticing every fault on this fucking face. I swear to God, they were pitching a TV show to me. I was listening. All of a sudden, I look over, I go, holy shit. When did I get so old? I go, look at these wrinkles. I got crow's feet. I didn't know, where'd my eyebrows go? I have no eyebrows. I didn't know I was this bald. Holy shit. That's a big nose. What the fuck? I wonder if it's smaller. It's bigger this way! Josefa, by the end of the meeting, the guy goes, what do you think of the TV show? I go, I think I need plastic surgery. And I thought about getting it. I did, because I found out if you want your eyelids to open, you go to the plastic surgeon. They pull your skin back so your eyes open. I thought maybe the guy could pull my skin back, give me some thick eyebrows, thin nose, some white teeth, some nice hair, right? And the key to getting work done, I found out, you're not supposed to admit you had work done. Right? So I'd be walking around Los Angeles all shiny. People be like, Maz, did you get work done? I'd be like, no. I've been juicing. How come you have a big ass? That's elderberry juice. Why do you have breasts? That's turmeric. Turmeric. Oh, my God. You know who I was jealous of during the pandemic? Was doctors. Are there any doctors in the house? Any doctors? There we go. What kind of doctor are you, young lady? What kind? Gastroenterologist. There you go. GI, right? Fart doctor, right? It's the best. You got a lot of clients tonight. The Persians are here. We have a lot of gaseous. The Indians, you know what, curries. You're going to have a lot. Just start handing out business cards on the way out. Venezuela, yeah, spicy, some shit. You know why I was jealous of doctors? Doctors were doing Zoom consults during the pandemic. Did you do Zoom consults? You were there. Look at you with the mask. You were brave. Look at you. Give it up for her, saving lives. Yes. My friend told me you could get a Zoom consult physical. And I was like, how does that even happen? Because usually the doctor's got to touch you to make sure you're okay. How does that work? What do you get on the Zoom with the doctor? He goes, okay, Maz, welcome to your annual checkup. Let's get started. Okay, I need you to grab your balls and cough. Are you feeling anything strange? No? Okay, stick your finger up your ass. Anything at all? No? Okay, do the copay on the way out. You'll be fine. I was so jealous of doctor. I should have been a doctor. Have you ever heard anybody say that to you before? People say stupid shit like that. I'm happy you haven't heard it, because some people will see like a doctor in a nice car. They go, I should have been a doctor. Like it's a weekend extension course. What's your name, Doc? What's your name? Melanie. I knew I couldn't be a doctor from the 5th grade. Yeah, when they brought that frog out. Remember the frog? Guys, remember the frog? In the 5th grade, they brought out a dead frog. Melanie, it was pinned to a tray with his arms out, just like Jesus. He's just... the most disgusting shit I've ever seen. And they doused him in formaldehyde. They put him in front of me. I raised my hand. I go, teacher, what do you want me to do with the frog? She goes, cut it open. I go, fuck that. You cut it open. That's the day I knew I was not going to be a doctor. That's the day I became a comedian. I swear to God. I went to the other side of the room. I just started telling jokes. Right away, I go over. I go, knock, knock. They go, who's there? I go, not the frog. He's dead. He's dead in formaldehyde. I'll be honest with you. The pandemic also made me realize I could never be a doctor, okay? Because as soon as we could get those masks, the disposable blue masks, We bought some of the disposable blue masks. I put it on with my big-ass ears. Those things were hurting my ears so much. I couldn't last 5 minutes in Whole Foods. My wife sent me to Whole Foods to go shopping. Remember early on in the pandemic, you'd get dressed up in like a homemade hazmat suit? With like dishwashing gloves, ski goggles, and the fucking mask. I'd be walking around. I couldn't last 5 minutes in Whole Foods. I was like, this is bullshit. I'm just gonna get the dried mangoes. I will come back for the quinoa. This is bullshit. My ears are hurting. I would run into the car, take off all my gear, start eating my dried mangoes. Oh my God, my ears are hurting. Fuck. I couldn't last 5 minutes in Whole Foods. Meanwhile, doctors will operate on somebody for 8 hours wearing the mask. Right? They'll be in the operating room, right? They get started. Scalpel! They cut the guy open. And then hammer! I don't know what it is. Blender! I don't know. I'm cooking at this point. Halfway through the surgery, the nurse will be like, doctor, do you want a mask break? No, God damn it! We're here to save a life. I'll be here for 8 hours. My ears will suffer! If I were the doctor, 5 minutes in. Guys, he's not gonna make it. I gotta go. This is bullshit. I have dried mangoes in the car. Let's go, guys! I also got a cold during the coronavirus. You can't get a cold during the coronavirus because everyone would think you had the coronavirus. Right? Like getting a cold during the coronavirus is what it felt like being Muslim after September 11th. Yeah! Everyone thought you're guilty! Right? Like Asians, it's what it felt like being Asian during the coronavirus. They were blaming it on Asians, right? White people is what it felt like being white after January 6th. That was your day, motherfuckers. I remember, Blake, I was watching the news. I go, oh shit, they got terrorists too! I'm sorry. Patriots. White people have very funny names for their criminals. Your terrorists become patriots. Your drug dealers become pharmaceutical reps. Your killers become lone wolves. Like, what's a lone wolf? He's a killer who's white. My favorite day was January 7th when they wouldn't let those motherfuckers get on the airplanes. Don't know if you've seen the videos. Go home and watch the videos. These guys had the nerve. They attacked the Capitol on January 6th. They had the nerve to go to the airport the next day, try to get on the plane. They were at the airport crying. Did you see the videos? They're like, this is bullshit, man. They won't let me on the plane, man. I have my boarding pass and I chose my meal. They're not letting me on the plane, man. I was watching. I go, welcome to my world, motherfuckers. They haven't let my people on planes for 20 years. My cousin Mahmoud is still walking across the country. I go, by the way, when they didn't let the Muslims on the planes, we didn't cry. We didn't cry, okay? We just walked away. We're like, okay, fine. I would just hijack the next plane. That's how you do it. I've been following the whole January 6th. I don't know if you heard about it, but they obviously put a lot of the people who stormed the Capitol, they put them in jail. And a lot of them, when they were caught, they said that they didn't mean to storm the Capitol. They got caught up in the moment. What kind of stupid ass, bullshit, white privilege excuse is that? Because I don't know about you guys, but I've never been outside of a bank just using an ATM. Looked over, seen a bank robber run by, made eye contact. Let's do this shit, motherfucker. Go in front of the judge, Your Honor. I'll be honest with you. I got caught up in the moment. I was going for $20, decided to go for $20,000. What the hell? These things happen, Your Honor. I've been watching the January 6th hearings. I don't know if you guys have or not. But I don't care what side you're on, right or left, you should watch them. They're very entertaining. It's the best TV show on television. My favorite episode was that one where that girl Cassidy Hutchinson came out and she said, remember her? She came out, she said Trump tried to choke his Secret Service agent. And the people on the right were like, no way. And the people on the left were like, yeah, way. But I'm thinking, you know what's interesting? We all as a country, we heard that Trump tried to choke his Secret Service agent. All of us were like, yeah, it's possible. That's how crazy he is. In the past, if you heard like President Eisenhower choked his Secret Service agent, no way, he's very stately, he would never do that. But you hear Trump, you're like, that could have happened, definitely could have happened. If you heard Biden choke his Secret Service agent, you'd be like, how old was the Secret Service agent? How old was the guy?